Monday Night Raw opens with an uneasy feeling in the air. Commentary doesn't even pretend things are normal anymore. They remind everyone that Bron Breakker has been on a destructive path for weeks, tearing through Raw with no remorse, no fear, no mercy. And tonight, standing across from him, is CM Punk. Bron Breakker's music hits first. The crowd reacts with a mix of boos and nervous energy as Bron storms onto the stage, pacing like a caged animal. He doesn't pose. He doesn't play to the camera. He cracks his neck, slaps his chest, and stares straight at the ring like he's already visualizing damage. Commentary talks about Bron's intensity, his explosiveness, and how many veterans have already fallen to him. Then the lights dim. CM Punk's music hits. The arena erupts. CM Punk walks out slowly, hood up, eyes sharp, soaking in the reaction. But there's something different about him tonight. No smile, no arrogance, just focus. He kneels on the stage briefly, looks at the ring, and nods as if accepting what's coming. As Punk enters the ring, Bron immediately presses forward, jawing at him, getting in his face. The referee steps between them, issuing warnings, but Bron doesn't back off. The bell rings. Bron explodes out of the corner like a missile. Spear attempt. Punk barely sidesteps, rolling out of the way. Bron slams into the turnbuckles, shaking the ring. Punk wastes no time, firing off quick kicks to Bron's legs, trying to chop the base down early. Bron roars and swings wildly, catching Punk with a brutal clothesline that flips him inside out. The crowd gasps. Bron drags Punk up and launches him with a belly-to-belly suplex. Punk crashes hard, clutching his ribs. Bron paces, barking, feeding off the crowd's reaction. Commentary points out the obvious truth: Punk cannot match Bron's power. He has to survive. Bron lifts Punk again. Snap power slam. Cover. 1, 2. Punk kicks out. Bron's expression shifts from confidence to irritation. Bron pulls Punk to his feet and drives him into the corner with shoulder thrusts, each one rattling Punk's body. Punk drops to one knee, gasping. Bron backs up. Charges. Punk gets his boot up. Bron staggers. Punk fires off rapid strikes, chops, a short arm knee, trying to build momentum. He hits a running knee in the corner, then a bulldog. The crowd roars as Punk climbs the ropes. Bron pops up, catches him, press slam. Punk crashes to the mat. Bron laughs, shaking his head. Bron signals for the spear. He backs into the corner, pounding the mat. The crowd knows what's coming. Bron charges. Punk collapses at the last second. Bron goes shoulder first into the ring post. The impact echoes. Both men are down. The referee starts the count as Raw fades to commercial with uncertainty hanging over the match. Raw returns from commercial and Bron Breakker is in control again. Punk is barely standing, using the ropes to pull himself up. Bron stalks him, grabs him by the waist. German suplex. Another. And another. Bron holds on, deadlifting Punk and slamming him down with a spinebuster. Cover. 1, 2. Punk kicks out again. Bron slams the mat in frustration. Commentary says Punk's heart is keeping him alive, but how much more can he take? Bron lifts Punk and hooks him for the military press again. Punk slips out behind. Roundhouse kick. Bron stumbles. Punk hits a running knee. Bron stays on his feet. Another knee. Bron drops to one knee for the first time. The crowd comes alive. Punk lines up. Go to sleep attempt. Bron powers out and shoves Punk into the ropes. Spear. Punk leapfrogs. Bron crashes into the referee. The referee goes down hard. The crowd explodes. Bron turns. Punk hits the GTS. Bron collapses. Punk falls on top of him. But there's no referee. Punk realizes it and looks around in disbelief. That's when the lights flicker. Once, twice, then go out completely. The arena falls silent. When the lights come back on, there's a man standing on the stage. Hood up, face partially covered. The crowd buzzes instantly. Commentary loses it, questioning who this is, why he's here, and what his connection to Punk might be. Bron slowly gets to his feet, confused, staring at the stage. The mystery man slowly walks down the ramp. He doesn't rush. He doesn't acknowledge the crowd. He stops at ringside. Bron turns fully toward him. And that's when Punk moves. Low kick. Another GTS. Bron collapses again. The mystery man hops onto the apron. He doesn't enter the ring. He simply looks at Punk and nods once. Then he shoves the referee back into the ring. The crowd is screaming. The referee crawls over. Counts. 1, 2, 3. The bell rings. CM Punk wins. The arena explodes. CM Punk rolls off Bron, chest heaving, disbelief on his face. The referee raises Punk's hand as the crowd chants his name. Bron Breakker lies motionless in the ring, stunned, furious, humiliated. The mystery man steps into the ring now. He pulls his hood back. The crowd erupts even louder, shocked by the reveal. Commentary screams that this changes everything. The man stands beside Punk, not celebrating, not smiling. Just standing. Punk slowly turns and looks at him. There's a moment of tension. Then Punk nods. The message is clear. This wasn't luck. This wasn't coincidence. This was planned. Bron Breakker starts to stir, pulling himself up using the ropes, rage burning in his eyes. He charges. The mystery man steps forward. Bron freezes. Security floods the ring before anything else can happen. Punk grabs a microphone. He says Bron Breakker learned something tonight. Raw isn't just about strength. It's about survival. And when the odds are stacked against you, sometimes you need someone who understands the war. He looks at the mystery man again. Punk says this isn't over. Not even close. Bron Breakker is escorted up the ramp, screaming, promising destruction, promising revenge. The show ends with CM Punk and the mystery man standing tall in the ring, the crowd buzzing, Raw changed forever, and one question echoing through the arena. Who exactly did CM Punk just align himself with, and what does this mean for Bron Breakker next?